What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about that Kendrick Lamar Euphoria. Let's talk about it. How y'all feeling about this, man? This boy Kendrick came hard, bro. Like, if you really a fan of rap, if you really a fan of hip-hop, Kendrick, this was probably one of the hardest, most substance-filled disses I've ever heard. Ever. Like, only grown, healed people are going to be able to hear the angle that Kendrick Lamar is taking on Drake. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be an adult. You have to be an adult and you have to understand, you know, just love rap and understand metaphors and everything that he's putting out there. Like, Kendrick is dropping real bars. Man, that stuff was so hard. I listened to it a couple times. This was a fantastic dish, man. Right, like real talk. I mean, just from the beginning, I didn't even know that with that, you know, slurred in the beginning, that was Richard Pryor on the Wiz when they pulled the curtain back and he found out he didn't really have the powers that he had. That's what they saying. They pulled the curtain back on Drake and you really seeing who he is. That's kind of been like that with just the music industry in general. I feel like 2024 has been a year of the curtain being pulled back and a lot of people being seen for like who they are and what they are, you know. So man, but this was a hell of a diss. You know what I mean? That boy said, "Don't tell no lies on me, and I won't tell the truth about you." So he basically saying everything that he was saying was the truth. You know what I mean? Like letting Drake know, once a lame, always a lame, man. You thought the money and the fame would change that? It wouldn't. It was just so many bars. The Tommy Hilfiger bar. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tommy Hilfiger stood out to you, but FUBU was never in your collection. You know what I mean? He really playing on Drake growing up as a young mixed kid with a white mother, growing up under a white mother in a white area. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell the angle that he was taking. Like, bro, you really a culture vulture for real. That's what Kendrick trying to say. Kendrick trying to say Drake is a culture vulture, and he doubled down on that line later on in the song when he talked about y'all fled to America to imitate heritage. Like, he's saying like y'all came from Canada over here to act like us, act like how the black people be acting. That's why Ross be talking about you want to come hang with the niggas. You know what I'm saying? You want to come be with the black people. You know, because black culture is the most black American culture is the most influential culture in the world. Point blank, period. So, I feel where he was going there. He calling Drake a culture vulture. He saying, nigga, you a white boy from Canada. You know what I'm saying? Then I like the boy where he talked about when he first shot the Drake, he ain't know how to aim it. But now when he came back, he learned from his dead lesson. That was a hard bar. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta really be able to peep the bars if you really hear what he's saying. That boy Kendrick snap, bro. That boy Kendrick snap. He threw a bar out there that said, Cole and Aubrey know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends, but if not, I'm YNW Melly. Come on, bro. My goodness. And then when he start getting into like the I hate the way you walk, like people not even catching up on that. They thinking about like, oh, he just coming out saying he a hater. Nah, that was a play on DMX when DMX was on, I believe it was Breakfast Club, and they asked him, Charlamagne asked him how he felt about Drake, and he was like, I hate him. I hate the way he walked, the way he talked, that's where that came from. That's when he kept saying, I hate the way you walk, the way you talk, he got that from DMX. That's a quote from DMX. Y'all not picking up on that. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, Kendrick is a lyrical genius, bro. Kendrick is a lyrical genius. Real talk. Of course, you pushing P. I want to see you push a T. You know, you talking about that battle where the pusher had to get him. Then he let go some real stuff, bro. He said he knows some stuff about Drake that'll make Gunna Wanna look like a saint. Really? So, I mean, that's some snitching allegations. I mean, did Drake ever snitch on somebody? Like, I don't know of that. But, I mean, I would hope not. You know what I mean? Kendrick knows something about some snitching allegations? I mean, for him to say that, I just couldn't understand why he would just throw that out there, you know what I mean? But it is a diss, you never know. But just Kendrick don't run across me as that type, you know. That just was a hard bar though. I really like that bar, you know what I mean? I really like that bar. I like the part where he said, "You gonna make me bring back Puff. Let's see if Chubbs really crashed some." You know, it's alleged that Puff slapped Drake over a record. He slapped him. That was alleged. He say, "Let's see if." He say he gonna bring Puff back. Let's see if Chubbs really gonna crash out like he been saying he gonna do about me. You know what I mean? That was a hard bar. You know what I mean? And how many black features you gonna have before you start to feel black enough? You know what I'm saying? How many black, that boy, like, once again, the culture vulture, how many black features you gonna have before you feel black enough? Huh? Tell your core audience to stomach that, and then tell them where you get your abs from. Come on, man. Hey, man, alleged the boy been having surgeries. This is, like I said, this is a masterful diss. Like, if you really break this down, this is a masterful diss. And I like Drake diss. I like to drop and give me 50. That was a good diss. You know what I'm saying? I liked Cole's diss. Cole had a good diss. I didn't really like Ross diss that much, but I like Ross trolling. Ross be trolling. You know what I'm saying? And he a good marketer. But I liked all three of their disses, but I like this one the best. I'm just going to be honest. It was way too substance filled. You know what I'm saying? What he say? You say I call around trying to get dirt on niggas. Like, nigga, I got a son to raise, but you wouldn't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Wake them up every day. Teach them to pray. Teach them morals and integrity and discipline. That boy say Drake don't know nothing about being a father. Come on, bro. He don't know nothing about being a father. You just got a kid. That's what he tell him. He say, you just got a kid, bro. You don't know nothing about being no father. You know, it's a difference. When you flex on a nigga like that, that's different. Nigga, I'm a more of a grown man than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, them women that you sleeping with and that you dealing with, I don't even like them because they portray like they real women. The young IG models that really don't got nothing going on in their life. Drake said that in the bar on that I Hate My Ex. How could somebody that never lived on their own appreciate space? Or, you know, something like what he said. How could somebody that never lived on their own? You dealing with chicks that never lived on their own before? You see what I'm saying? Kendrick exposing that, like, bro, I don't even like the type of women you deal with. I don't like nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? Everything about you go against me for who I am as a black man. That's how he feel. That's why he said, I don't even like when you say nigga. It's cringe worthy. It make me cringe to hear you say nigga, because I know you ain't really in the culture like that. That's how Kendrick feel. That's how he feel about Drake, and he exposing that. You know what I'm saying? I like the boy with Sexy Red. I think when you next to Sexy Red, you see two bad bitches. I don't even think you really like women. You know, I think you pop ass with them. You know what I'm saying? Say you think you twerking with Sexy Red. You know what I mean? Boys got their nails done. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you what's real. You know what I'm saying? I love Drake as an artist, bro. Like, that music is he make good music, man. It's true, you know. Shout out to Drake, man. Drake is a genius. Cole got Adam, bro. This is a different level diss. This is a diss for, like, if you're, like I said, a healed grown up, you gonna see how much he went in on him. There's like, he's sunning him, like, bro, you really a coach, you really a white boy culture vulture from Canada who came over here, bit our style, bit everything about us, made a bag off of it, and now you everything that's wrong with the culture. You got a team of ghostwriters, you messing with young girls, you not a good father. You know what I'm saying? It's some snitching allegations going on. Your whole persona, painting your nails and all that. You really not even the guy lyrically that you trying to portray. Is really a whole team of people that's making that look like that. That's what he's saying to him. That's what he's saying to him. That's what he's saying to him. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that to him, like, bro, I don't respect nothing about you. And he said, I'm speaking for what the culture feeling. The culture feel like this. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I can't speak for the culture. I do know a lot of people that be feeling like, you know, as they grew older, they be like, bro, I'm just grown out of that. Like the stuff Drake be on, I done grown out of that. You know what I'm saying? He's listening more Nas now and more, you know, Kendrick, Cole. You know, stuff like that. You know, Drake ain't grew. He's still young. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, what I said, like on that board, man. How could somebody never love someone, never lived on their own, I can expect to appreciate people's space. Like, you still dealing with young chicks. You still doing the young fads and all of that other stuff. Getting your hair different ways and your nails done and all of that. Like, nah, bro. That's not the way. That's not the way. You know, you got surgery. Okay, cool. That's what you did, bro. They exposing that. That's why it's good to do things the right way. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about this diss, man. I think it was one of the hardest disses. I think it was just too hard, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think that diss was hard. Y'all tell me what y'all think. This the guy who's being her big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy who's being her big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.